welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole Castro and this is actually my first YouTube video here. I am 21 years old and I am from Florida. Over on my Instagram account, I had already asked majority of you guys what you wanted to see as my first video here on YouTube, and 50% of you guys had voted on a makeup tutorial, and a little more over than 50% wanted a Q&A from me. So I just decided to combine both things into one, and I am currently going to create a everyday makeup tutorial with Q&A thrown into it. So hopefully you guys like this. Subscribe and just let me know what else you guys would like to see. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I have already prepped my face and I have primed too. I use my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This one just came out and it honestly is so good. Just the tackiness and the way that it holds the foundation is just really good. Like, you guys need to get this. Go run over to Sephora and go get it, honestly. But anyways, it's actually really good. You really need to get it. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with foundation. Usually I would do my eyebrows first, but since I just got my eyebrows done, I don't really need to do much to them. Just really highlight the brow bone, and that is about it. For foundation, on my everyday basis, I use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup in the color Honey Browns. I'm sorry, this is actually something that I use every single time that I do my makeup. This is like my holy grail. This is something that I cannot like live without. If I'm using a foundation, you know I'm using this. Like, this is the only thing that I use. I just haven't really found anything that can like, or I feel that can compare to this, so I just, you know, stick to the usual. Right now I just put it on my hand. I'm just kind of like warming up the foundation before I put it on my skin. But yeah, I am 21 years old. I am from Florida. If you guys hear me out of breath, it is because I am pregnant. For those of you guys that don't know, I am 30 weeks pregnant and I am waiting on a baby girl, and I am so excited for her to come out. Like, but yeah, this is actually my first child. So if you hear me out of breath, don't laugh. I'm just trying to catch my breath while I talk. So I just put this all over my face, and then I am using the Sonia beauty sponge. I'm sorry. Actually, a YouTuber, Brianna, she actually recommended this brush to everybody, and I wanted to try it out, and I honestly do love it. It's really big, as you can see. It's really big, and it just doesn't take a lot of time when it comes to blending. I only use a beauty sponge when it comes to my makeup or just foundation. I don't really use brushes for foundation. I just don't like it. I don't know. It's just my preference. So I actually been wanting to do makeup, I'm sorry, not makeup, YouTube for a while. I just been scared of doing it. I've done a lot of little tutorials over on my Instagram account, and you guys seem to really like it. So I thought, okay, maybe I can just finally go over and do it on YouTube and not be scared. But I have asked you guys all the time if you guys wanted to see a video, and you guys always vote yes. But me being shy, I never actually done it, and I actually been wanting to do it for years now. But I have mascara, and I've just been pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. And so today, I actually decided to just grow some and stop being scared and just actually go for it. I don't want to regret it, and having a daughter coming into this world, I just want to like to show her that, you know, just if you want to do something and you truly enjoy doing something, just go for it and do it, no matter what other people might have to say about you. People are going to talk regardless, so just do what you enjoy doing. Okay, so I'm just blending it out, also bringing it down to my neck, because you don't want to be that girl that has two different shade colors. So I just bring it down to my neck. This is how it's gonna look so far. It looks really good. Also, just to let you guys know, I do have combination skin, so anything that I may use, it will be mattifying. I don't really use anything else other than that. I try to use dewy stuff, but my skin just gets too oily and just doesn't work for me. Right now, I'm gonna use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in medium 26. This is actually one of my favorite concealers. I'm just gonna conceal under my eyes. This shade is actually a lot lighter than my foundation, and it's only because I like to highlight as well as conceal. So yeah, I'm just gonna look like a hot mess real quick. If you see me looking over on the side, my mirror's on the side as well. And now we're just gonna blend. I'm using the same sponge, and I'm just gonna blend that out. I just went to Sephora and I thought I got makeup on me. I just went to Sephora and I actually bought Fenty Beauty makeup. I was debating if I wanted to actually use it for this video, but since this is an everyday makeup, I wanted you guys to see what I actually use every day and what I actually enjoy on the everyday basis when I do my makeup, than just showing you something brand new, you know, just for the video. But yeah, I'm sorry, I also blended into my eyelids at the same time. I know I look crazy, but trust me, it works. It'll work. I just like to make sure everything is really well blended. My fiance, he's been actually the one that's been pushing me to really do these videos. He is a drummer, and he has like that business side to him, so he's really like, you know, because like if anything happens, I'll always be there no matter what. And so I just decided to do it. And he's like, as soon as we move out, you have to start doing your videos, this and that. We made promises and I can't let him down, so I gotta do what, you know, to own up to my promises and just do it. Right now I am going to contour. I like to cream contour, and then I like to also go ahead and over with a bronzer. I am using my Sleek Makeup cream contour kit in the color medium. I've used this thing up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this last color right here. I'm sorry, you can see my camera. Sorry. I'm currently using my iPhone until I go ahead and purchase an actual camera, but for the meantime, this will do. I like to suck in my cheeks when I contour, and I also like to bring it all the way up to my balls. There's one thing about me, I love to be bronzed. Like it could be winter time and I'm still gonna be looking bronzed. It does not matter. I'm gonna look like I've been out in the sun all day and I catch the tan. That's just my preference. But yeah. Hold on. I have a lot of the questions over here. Somebody asked me what got me into doing makeup. I just want to say my mom. Growing up, I will always see my mom. Wait, that was a question? Yeah. I will always see my mom doing her makeup. And it was just the basics. She would just put powder, blush. Blush was definitely a thing for her. She always had this little, I think it was Maybelline. Was it Maybelline? It was like in a little box. And that was like her blush. It was like a really red blush. That's what she would use, and just powder, and I think it was eyeliner. So when I started with makeup, I would just put powder. Like, I thought powder was just foundation, and I would just put blush everywhere. I would put mascara, I would put eyeliner, and call it a day. And that's how I started with makeup. I don't know, I just feel like I need more bronzer. Yeah, that's what got me into makeup. My mom, just seeing her, and now she actually graduated from cosmetology school a couple years ago. So when it comes to prom and all that stuff, my mom has always been the one to do my makeup and my hair. I don't let anybody else. If it's not myself, I don't let anybody else do it. I think we look really bronze, right? I think we're good. Just like to take it down here too. And then I like to go back with my sponge just to make sure that everything is like well blended and I am not looking crazy. I remember when I really started with makeup, I want to say high school. I really started using foundation and you know doing the most, and I remember I wanted to look dewy like all the other girls. They would look so pretty with their dewy skin. And mind you, by this time I didn't really know about makeup. Literally all I would do is powder, blush, eyeliner, mascara, and that was it. I didn't know anything else about makeup. And I went ahead and I went to Walmart and I bought a foundation, which was the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. But I didn't know my skin. I didn't know any of that, so I went ahead and I bought the dewy foundation. That was a mistake. Let's just say that. Literally, I want to say by a second period, I was already looking like an oily mess. And I would just go home and I would just be wondering, like, why isn't my makeup looking like everybody else? Why am I struggling? This and this and that. Until I actually started doing my research and I found out that I have actually combination skin, so I couldn't use a dewy foundation. Even though, I'm sorry, I'm looking for more powders. Even though I wanted to look dewy and look really pretty like everybody else. Okay, so right now I am going to bake really quick, and I'm going to use my Patrick Star with MAC setting powder. This is only a seasonal thing. I know it only comes around during Christmas time, but this is like my favorite powder. Like, I cannot live without this powder. Like, this is the only thing that I use. Same thing with my Estee Lauder foundation. And I'm almost done with it, and I forgot to buy it this Christmas that just passed. So I'm willing to let it go so I can try other products, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna use this powder. Literally, this powder is like heaven. It looks like this. It's just so nice. Like, it makes my makeup look so good. It doesn't give me flashback. It just looks so good. And I hate using it because I know you guys can't get it, but I got to. It's my favorite powder. I'm just gonna bake everywhere. You know, being oily, you have to do it. I also do it because I get smile lines, so I really have to do it. I'm gonna just let that set really quick, and I'm just gonna go in with my butter bronzer from Precision Formula and the color Deep Rose. This is another product that I really love. I just love the smell of it. Right now I'm using a Morphe brush. Again, I love looking really bronzed, so I'm sorry if this is too much for you. Also, I'm gonna use this same bronzer, and I'm gonna use it on my eyes as well, just to make it be, just to give some dimension to my eyes and not look like plain Jane. Yeah. I'm also a college student at the moment. I'm like a part-timer in college. I work full-time, and I still wanted to get my degree somehow, and I am trying to get a PhD in psychology. I still have a long way to go, so it's gonna take me years. That looks really good. Now I got some color. Look at my face. I also like to get the bronzer down here and over here. I'm sorry once again for the quality. I will be getting a camera really soon. But this will do for now. I also like to bronze up my nose or contour my brow. I'm just using a Real Techniques brush with the same bronzer. I'm just gonna go along the edge of my nose like that. Just wherever the shadows are on my face. And hold it like that, and right here. Okay, that looks good. Alright, and I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna cut right underneath my contour or my bronzer, just to make it nice and defined. that's that. Alright, now I'm just gonna press the powder into my skin. I know a lot of you guys just sweep it away with a brush, but I actually like to blend it and press it back into my skin just to make sure I have that extra coverage, especially in like my T-zone area. That's where I get really oily. However, combination skin, so my skin really depends. Sometimes it wants to be dry, sometimes it just wants to be oily, and then there's like a war with them. And then some of that excess powder, I'm just putting it on my lid. We look really matte. Looks really good. It's funny, a lot of you guys just stay asking me, when are you doing the video? You guys ask me like every day. I feel really bad. Alright, now that that's pressed into my skin, I am going with blush, and one of my favorite blush is the Balm Cosmetic Balm Spring Long Wearing Blush. This is like my favorite blush, like it's my favorite, and it looks like this. This color, I love this blush. Like, I love it, and I am a blush kind of girl too, so you will always see me put it on blush. This is like my favorite blush. You can never have enough blush or bronzer. I think I put a little too much, but it's okay. We're just gonna go back in with the beauty blender. I mean, with the sponge. We're just gonna even that out. I mean, doesn't it look so pretty though? Didn't it like bring color back to my face? Don't you guys agree? My mom will be so proud of me. But see, look, it makes me look so much better now. I'm telling you, this blush. Alright, now that we did that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyes like really quickly. Like I said, all I use is a bronzer. I just literally take it underneath my eye. I just go, like, I just sweep it right underneath just to give it, you know, some color. I don't really do much. Just like that, and then just a little bit right here, just to give it some definition. Nothing too crazy. See? It looks better. You see, one eye looks a little better than the other one. It's really simple. I don't really spend, especially if it's like an everyday look. Really simple. Alright. I'm about to do my eyebrows really quick. Not really doing much with them. When I went to get my eyebrows done today at Ulta with the Benefit brow people, she used this brow pencil, it's called High Brow Pencil, and I honestly fell in love with it. All she really did is just literally just went right underneath, blended it out a little bit, and called it a day. And I felt like I just felt gorgeous. Like, I just felt like I needed to buy this. She's like, this is also she uses. She doesn't conceal or anything like that. So I'm just gonna take it just a little bit, just to highlight Literally, I was so happy. I was like, are you sure this is all you use? She's like, yeah. It's brand new. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take my finger and just hold it out. See, like it already makes my eyebrows look a little more defined. Like, I fell in love with it instantly. I was like, I am not going back to concealer. This is all I'm gonna use. I don't really need to do my eyebrows like that. I have already more defined eyebrows. I have really thick eyebrows, thanks to my grandmother. But don't get wrong, if I don't get them done, I will look crazy. See, this is all that I'm doing to my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna go ahead with my MAC brow set clear gel, and I'm just gonna make sure that my eyebrows just stay in place. Now, don't get me wrong, when my eyebrows are not done, I do use my Maybelline Maybelline Total Temptation brow definer. This is what I use, and concealer. That's what I'm telling you, my eyebrows can get crazy, my eyebrows can get crazy. This is literally all that I'm gonna use. Doesn't it looks good? This is well spent money right here. Recommend you guys getting it. Alright, now that that's done, I am going to just set my face really quick with my Badescu Rose Water. I just like to do this before I highlight and just to melt all of my powders together, since I do use a lot of powders for my combination skin. Just a little bit. Sorry. Alright, and then since my skin is still wet from the rose water, I am going to use something that I have recently just bought, not too long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, and it is the I Love Makeup Revolution Rose Gold Glow highlighter. It looks like this. This is like the box that it comes in, and let me open it up. It looks like this. Isn't this so pretty? I'm just gonna use my Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna go in with this gold highlighter. I only use gold highlighters. I don't use anything else. This looks so good already. And it looks like that. Doesn't that look so good? Makeup Revolution makeup, it's so good. If you haven't tried, you see that? This is not the only highlighter that I have from them, honestly. All I spent is probably like $7-8 for this highlighter, and it is amazing. The other one that I love from them is this one. It is the Shimmer Break Radiant highlighter. This is also amazing. Like, I'm not saying it's amazing, it's amazing. I think that was like $5. So if you haven't tried Makeup Revolution, you need to try. Also, their concealer, it's my favorite concealer as well. I just like to switch my concealers a lot, not a lot. As soon as I finish them, I like to try something new. I should do the same thing with my foundation, but I don't. But yeah, I just like taking this on my nose, bridge of my nose, my cheeks, goes my creep as well, on the side, just really all the high points. Also, I like to take it in my inner corner, but for that I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm sorry. Let me find it. Okay. I'm just like taking it right in the corner. Something simple. And it already makes my eyes pop. Something like that. Again, I'm gonna go back in with my sponge, make sure everything's well blended. And I haven't forgotten about mascara. That's something that I like to do right before I set my face. Only because since it is mascara, sometimes it can get runny depending on how much spray you use or setting sprays you use. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Now, for an everyday makeup look, I do not like using lashes. Unless if I'm going out, I use lashes. But if it's in my everyday look, I don't like using lashes. And at the moment, I love the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I do use the primer, and then I go in with a black brown mascara. The reason why I use a black brown mascara is because it looks more natural than the black mascara, and I like to look more on the natural side but still simple makeup for an everyday use. Now, I like using the primer because it makes my lashes look a little longer and a little fuller before going in with the actual mascara. I know it looks weird, but trust me, it will look good. So I'll just take it on my bottom lashes. If you guys haven't tried the primer, I recommend it, and the mascara, highly recommend it. Alright, let me just let that sit real quick. I look crazy. And I'm just gonna go in with the deep brown, black brown mascara. And I'm just gonna go right over it. Ooh, see that? That was embarrassing. Now, I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I would like to be a makeup artist. I should have just gone to cosmetology school, right? If my mom hears me saying that, she would just curse me out. She'd be like, I told you so. But I do enjoy doing my makeup. I enjoy going out and shopping for makeup. It's just something that I really love. And that's why I started doing this little tutorials on Instagram. And you guys seem to really enjoy it. So I was like, maybe it's the time. Maybe it's the time to finally do YouTube. Not only that, I just love talking about makeup too. I just don't know why I just didn't do it earlier. But you see how long my lashes look? They look really long. I take my time on my mascara. But you see, they just look really good, really long. Alright, now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lip, and then I am going to set my face. But for right now, for an everyday use, all I really do is lip gloss. Right now I use the Colourpop I Love Sadahi lip pencil in Curvy. I just literally line my lips like really fast. I like this lip liner because it kind of matches my lip tone. This is really pretty though, and it's really cheap. And then I just used the Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Gloss, and it's just a clear one. And I didn't realize it was a plumping gloss till after I bought it and after I used it. And to be honest, it doesn't make my lips all that big. And that is about it. Okay, and now for setting spray, I'm just gonna use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Oh my god, let me tell you guys something. I used to use my MAC Prep and Pine Fix Plus, the matte one, and the spray on this bottle is horrible. I'm sorry. I feel like I am taking a shower. I feel like somebody had just like sprayed water all over my face. Like it's just horrible. Like, I love Fix Plus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do love it. But the actual spray, when it comes out, is horrible. Now, the one from Morphe. I'm gonna just show you guys. It just feels so good. Now look at the one from MAC. Like, I just don't, I can't. And that is all that I do for my makeup. That is all for my everyday makeup. I just like going back and making sure everything is nicely blended together. And that is it for my first video. Hope you guys like this video. I know the quality can get better, and it will. I was a little nervous, to be honest, so just bear with me. Just let me know what you guys would like to actually see on my channel. Just make sure to thumb this video up, subscribe. Again, just let me know what you guys want to see. It doesn't have to necessarily just be makeup. It can be more than that. I do like to also do fashion. I do like dressing up, so I do like doing all that stuff as well, and take pictures. So just, yeah, let me know what you guys like to see in the comments down below, and thank you for watching.